Hey guys, this is Miss Sizemore. I'm just making a quick video here to tell you what you need to do on your science and math, and then I'm going to post it in the streams of both classes. I hope that you all are staying safe and warm. Miss Neely and I, we've both kind of had some electricity issues, and I've been told that out in the Girdler area that a lot of the power is out as well. So please do not stress about getting your work done, okay? We can extend the dates out on the assignments for this week and work with you all and make it due into next week, okay, or whenever the weather clears up. All right. So if you do have power and you're watching this and you want to go ahead and just do your work to get it done, then that's fine and you'll be ahead, so that you won't be further behind. But tomorrow would be the 100th day of school. If we were in person, we would kind of, do some fun little activities. But instead, we're going to be doing a virtual day at home, which Wednesdays have usually been our virtual day anyways. So that's kind of been the norm for this year. But I have made a Google slideshow for your math under day 100. And it's just some questions that relate to the number 100. So whenever this pulls up, I'll try to go through the slides with you and just show what you need to do. So over here, this first slide says adding to make 100. So you kind of have, instead of doing like a word search with words, you're going to be doing it with numbers. And they've done an example for you. They've circled 37 and 63 because when you add those two numbers together, you get 100. Okay. Over here is all of the different combinations that you should be looking for. It gives you the first example that's circled is over here. Then you're going to be looking for 29 plus something. Okay. I see a 29 right here. So 29 and 58, that might be 100. And if it is, right here where it says type here, you'll type in 58. Okay. So on these, it looks like it gives you one of the numbers. And so you'll look for the other number that goes with it. And then you'll type it in where the blue type is. Over here, it was a little bit smaller and I couldn't put type here, so I put the number sign instead. So you'll just go through and it'll be 3 digits. Okay, so you're looking for either 2 numbers adding them together or 3 adding them together. And it's going to give you a couple of the numbers, or at least one of the numbers to look for over here in your number search. Okay, so you'll just go through and fill in all of the blanks where the blue is. And then down here, there's a challenge one. And it says that there's a 4-digit combination, which means there's a set of 4 numbers here on this number search that you can find and add together to make 100. So you can try that and see if you can figure that out. Okay. And then on the second slide, this is evaluating expressions. And so it gives you the expression here. I know some of this is a little bit small because I kind of had to cut, copy, and paste it. You can always zoom in on these, okay? So you can click on the zoom button to make it bigger so you can see it. See how it got a lot bigger? And then you'll solve these. Remember that with the expressions that we have to use our order of operations, that PEMDAS. So you'll do parentheses first, then exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. But with multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, make sure you work it from left to right. Okay, so basically right here, say this first one, I can just, let's see if I can zoom back out. It's wanting to zoom in. This first one here, if I do it with you right here while I'm doing the video, it says 10 or 5 times 5 times 10 minus 6. I would do the 10 minus 6 first. That would give me 4. And then I would do 5 times 5, which would be 25. And then 25 times 4 would be 100. Okay. So if it equals 100, then you're going to use the letters here in this column. Okay. So here I would type in and I would put 100. And then out to the side, you might want to put an E. Okay. If my answer had been less than 100, I would have chose the Y. Basically, when you solve all these, if your answer is 100, then you're going to use the letter that's on the left. If it's less than 100, you're going to use the letter on the right. And then down here at the bottom, it's going to make a secret message. And so you're going to type that in a letter at a time. And I will tell you it's going to be in reverse. So you're not going to use the E first. You're going to use the last one first. So over here, whatever your answer is here for this one, going up, that's how you're going to type out your word. Okay. Because I already know what the mystery word is. So that's why I'm telling you that. Okay, so that's the second slide. And then if we were in person, I would do these task cards in person with you instead, but I picked a few of them and you can just kind of do them on your own. So this one just says how many jumping jacks can you do in 100 seconds. Okay, you can do that and then estimate and then solve. Okay, so if you think you can do a jumping jack per second, you'll put 100 there. Okay, then another one, it says how many times can you write your name in 100 seconds. Okay, so if you want to do it and time it and try it out, you can, or if you want to just guess what you think. Estimation is something we've talked a lot about in the past couple units. Here it says if you live for exactly 100 years, how many days would you have lived? Don't forget about leap years. Leap years is every 4 years we gain an extra day. So instead of having 365 days, we have 366. Okay, so you'll answer that. And then right here it says how many times can you write your name? That's a duplicate, so I'll have to get rid of that. I just now noticed it. So you'll only have 3 of these to do. I'm going to go ahead and delete this one out while I'm on here. Okay, so you're just going to complete the slides, and I'll put top or blue top boxes for you to type in your answers. Then you'll turn this in, and then we'll switch over to the science under your classwork on Wednesday. It's going to be super easy. I've made you a Google Doc. Okay, so you'll click on the Google Doc, and you'll type 100 words and tell me everything that you have learned so far in science this year. Okay, we've covered a total of 3 units. And I put here in the directions, I kind of give you a little bit of information about what we've done. We've covered atoms, elements, matter, energy, forces, motion, electricity, cells, reproduction, heredity, classification of living things, and ecosystems is what we're on now. So anything that you want to discuss or talk about that you've learned, type 100 words, okay? And that's your assignment for the science. And that is all you're doing, okay, for your 100 days of school for your math and your science. Like I said, if you're having some issues with electricity, Miss Neely and I will extend your assignments out for this week. I know that there's another winter storm Wednesday into Thursday, so that'll probably affect some of our power, and we'll have some other issues too. So hopefully y'all are staying safe and warm. If you need us, just try to reach out to us. As long as we have electricity, Miss Neely and I will respond back to you all here on the Google Classroom or through email. Okay, if we're not responding back, then that means something's going on with our electric. Okay, so you'll just have to be patient with us and wait for it to come back on, and we'll try to help you all as much as we can. So